Hello. Today we're going to make a plum kuchen, Pflaumen Kuchen, and we're going to start with doing the plums. I got some nice plums here, uh, really inexpensive, and but they're starting to turn ripe, so I thought it's a good idea we use them up, and what better and more healthy than a plum kuchen. Okay, so anyway, I'm going to pit the plums, slice them in very thick slices so that they'll lay nice on top of the tart. And then I'm going to season them with a little bit of vanilla and sugar, only I'm going to use Truvia because we're watching our calories a bit. Okay, here I'm going to adjust the camera here so you can watch what I'm doing. So anyway, we've got nice, there's a little bit of bruising here. We'll cut that off, but you'll never know. There's several ways to take a pit out. You can go like this with your knife, and also really good to use is a melon baller, where you can go in there and scoop it out. I guess let's just cut all the plums at first here. They're looking nice and ripe. See how easy that comes out, that pit comes out? This one has like a bruise on the side, we'll cut that off. A lot of cooking is learning how to adjust when something's not perfect. One has a little stem there, we'll get that off. But once these plums cook, that little bit of bruising right there is not going to hurt. You'll never notice. This was my dad's favorite. This and apple kuchen. My grandmother had a big Italian plum, which she called Italian plums, or the Germans call them Zwetschgens. Zwetschgenkuchen. They make out of them as they're darker plums. The pit comes out easier. They're a little, not quite so moist. Wonderful though. Okay, there's a nice wedge right there. So we're going to cut them up into wedges like this. My friend Ollie in Germany cuts them just in quarters, cut the plums in quarters. I think his are usually a little bit smaller than these. So I'm going to cut these in, so say eighths. We'll cut that little piece of crap off. Another little bruise. Nothing big. You don't seem to see a lot of plum desserts. I mean, you see a lot of apple desserts. A little bit more, a little bit less pear desserts, probably than apple. A lot of apricot, peach. But you don't see a lot of plums. I mean, the plum dumplings are just absolutely out of this world wonderful. And why they're not more popular, I don't know. It's another little bad piece we'll get rid of right there. And sugar plums, there's actually a recipe called sugar plums, and the Nutcracker's Week has Dance to the Sugar Plum Fairies. And I'm not exactly sure what that recipe is like. But in Northern Europe, the plums really grow well. And so they tend to have a lot of recipes for plums, flammen and zwetschgen. Okay. There we go. Now I'm going to put in just a little bit of sugar. Some people put in no sugar. I think my dad would have loved to put in no sugar at all. And I'm just going to estimate about a tablespoon there. You can measure if you like. Same with the vanilla. The Rains vanilla extract that I sell. It's a wonderful, sustainably grown, very pure, very nice smelling natural vanilla extract from Madagascar. And so we'll just put in, not much at all. You don't need much, half a teaspoon is plenty. And then we're going to put in a little cinnamon here too. And then I'll just toss it around there. And we'll let that marinate a little bit while we make the crust.